The witness just admitted that we won the trial, and the judge should end this trial immediately. Thank you.
So my colleague, and I'm going to read it word for word again, I'm getting this from inside the courtroom. The 2019 testimony that's being questioned right now of Michael Cohen, he said that he stands by when he said to lawmakers, did Mr. Trump direct you or Mr. Weisselberg to inflate numbers for his personal statement? Not that I recall, no. Now, just yesterday, the direct questioning by the New York Attorney General's office of Michael Cohen was all about fudging those financial statements to the benefit of Donald Trump while he worked for him. So again, this is what the cross-examination is doing. They're trying to catch him in a lie. It appears it's very possible that he did. And so the president is angry about this and wants the trial to essentially end. That's what his lawyers are arguing for with this judge. So again, we're still trying to get this information, but it does look like there is some flip-flopping going on that has angered the president, and he has stormed out of the courtroom making that statement. Now, how the judge is ruling on this, we're still trying to figure that out. But Michael Cohen is still on the stand being cross-examined at this moment, and the former president is no longer in that courtroom. Wolf?
Interesting indeed. Elie Honig is with us as well. Elie, give us your legal analysis of these dramatic developments unfolding in New York today, including a $10,000 fine of Trump violating the so-called gag order by this judge.
Well, first of all, with respect to the statement that Bryn just played that Donald Trump made outside the courthouse that we just won this trial, that is false. He has not won this trial. To the contrary, the judge already has ruled against Donald Trump before the trial on one of the counts in this lawsuit. So Donald Trump has not won this trial. It seems like what he's saying is, I'm pleased that my attorneys just did a good job on cross-examination of Michael Cohen, and I'm confident we will win. That remains to be seen. To be sure, his lawyers have been aggressively cross-examining Michael Cohen and exposing certain inconsistencies and certain biases on Michael Cohen's behalf. But that doesn't mean Donald Trump wins the trial. The verdict will be up to the judge, considering the weight of all the testimony. And Wolf, as to the other point about the gag order, so this was really an unusual event here. The judge had issued a gag order about 3 weeks ago after Donald Trump posted some inflammatory comments about the judge's clerk. And the judge issued a very narrow gag order. It said, you cannot talk about my staff. Well, today, Donald Trump said, or just yesterday, he said critical things about the person sitting to the judge's right. And so the judge said, well, I think you mean my clerk there. That violates my gag order. Trump said, no, I meant Michael Cohen, the witness, who's on the other side of the judge. And so the judge ordered Donald Trump to take the stand a few minutes ago. Donald Trump took the stand and said, I meant Michael Cohen. And the judge said, I don't believe you. I find you non-credible. Therefore, the judge imposed what is now a second fine on Donald Trump for violating the gag order.
Yeah, we'll see.